And we're good. Okay. All right. So if you ever need me to make it bigger or bolder, let me know. Okay. Okay. I also know it's called construction management for a course, but it really comes down to project management, construction management. Pick your title, don't care. Okay. You're really managing a project, whether it's for a construction site or if it's something else, you're going to work somewhere down the road. You wind up, I don't know, doing taxes for people and you're planning out the tax season. That's still a project, still doesn't have nails and concrete involved, but there's things that are called projects that you do. So might as well just get the general term for it. Okay, so this last one is construction managers work for the owner who's actually paying for the work. It gets confusing at times, and you might as well just kind of get used to it. Um, a construction company can be the project management group, and they're managing the project for the owner. So let's say, we'll pick on the golden staircase. SUNY Canton wants a staircase to go from the residence halls to the academic area. Cool, great endeavor. Okay, so they hire an engineer and an architect or whatever it takes to get the job processed and designed. They're not the construction management group, but then they'll hire people or a company to manage the project. So the owner is really SUNY Canton, but they hired, let's say, CNS companies out of Syracuse to become the project manager for that job. So they're the owner's representative with the engineering and the contractors to get the thing built. Okay, but the company that does the construction management is still a contractor to the owner of the facility that's trying to do the work. So in this case, CNS Engineers contracts with SUNY Canton to actually do the work, okay, or have the work done. They plan a schedule. They plan all the details out. But there's still an owner of that construction firm or that construction management firm that is still an owner who's paying you to do the best job you can. So there's always going to be two owners somehow, unless for some reason you work for SUNY Canton as a construction manager. Make sense? Okay. So the owner has a variety of titles and descriptions, and I don't want to leave you with that thinking the owner is always the same person. Okay. All right, we got okay. I guess you give me an example here. So Walmart's a good example of a repetitive project. Every Walmart looks like every other Walmart. Every inside of it's laid out the same way. Okay, Lowe's is another good one. There are a few older Lowe's that had a different floor plan arrangement, but generally most buildings of that nature are going to be repetitive. We're using the same construction plans, we're using the same process. Ideally, you can get it done faster because you're using the same set of plans and you already have the experience of putting it together. Unique projects are the staircase to nowhere, okay, for SUNY Canton. It's a roadway being put in for a new cul-de-sac for a housing complex, okay? Make sense? Okay, cool. All right. All right. Your role as a CM, construction manager. Okay, so that's just 5 of them. There's probably 100 more out there, but generally your role as a construction manager to meet the expectation of the owner and the subcontractors you hire to do the work. You're going to need your boss's support, who's usually the chief operating officer for the company you work for. The site supervisor, who is the smart one in your bunch that actually watches every day what's going on every hour of the day and is walking around, usually keeping track of things for you. We'll talk about that person a little more down the road. Project engineer. This is the crazy fool that actually can make decisions on engineering calls that need to be done by an engineer, but also somebody who works for the company you work for. But it could be the company that actually did the original design of something. Okay, all your suppliers. So you're going to have to order lumber. You're going to have to order concrete. You're going to have to order steel. You're going to have to order all kinds of stuff. Okay, keeping them all happy and understanding is part of the job. Bankers. Most people forget about the bankers, but no project ever done where the owner of the company has all the money up front. They usually do it as an investment and hope to get paid back in the long run. So bankers are usually involved. Also the banker for your own company. Make sense? Okay. All right. I think we will call it there, and we'll pick this up on Wednesday. Okay? Any questions? Anybody got any concerns? You can stop up here and talk to me afterwards, and we'll definitely see what I can do to help. Have a great night. I'm going to try. Real trick is it's dark out there again. Oh, I got to go up to the office and pick up, but I'm pretty much going home.
I stopped up at your office earlier. Your receptionist helped me out with that next week.
Okay. We'll have that much fun. Have a good night.